So, Dave, right before we got on here, you were mentioning something that's interesting. Actually, Usman Garuba, our new pickup from the Hawks, shot quite a bit better last year from deep than JRE. 40% from deep for Garuba and 33% for JRE. JRE shot 35, I think, and Garuba shot 75.
Yeah.
And Garuba probably has better defense. So you're thinking that Garuba might be able to take spot upcoming, or what are you thinking?
Well, JRE is a leader on this team, so anytime I say that, I want to come with a cautionary tale. And the reason is that when you're looking at things, is that JRE's contract is not. I mean, I guess now it's guaranteed, um, but it's guaranteed at $2 million, which is a whole lot easier to get rid of than Garuba. So that's one thing I want to go back to, and I want to look at is: are we going to keep? And I do think it's going to come down to some of these guys. It's going to be, are we going to keep JRE? Or are we going to keep Garuba? Are we going to keep this player or that player? And do I think Garuba could be attached to a bigger deal? Yes. Do I think that there's something going on behind the scenes about Garuba that nobody really knows because the fact that he's getting passed around so much? Possibly. So I don't know, man. We'll see.
I'm not
What's up,
seeing the
Corey? Thank you,
the
man. We appreciate you. Welcome to the worldwide Thunder family, man. It is awesome to have you part of it, man. Get
hell
that
yeah,
special
Corey.
star, make your letters turn green, make it pretty cool.
Hell yeah, bro. That pumps us up, man.
All right. Tip off, guys. Here we go. Mark, let me know when you got tip off, all right? That way we can get synced in.
All right, pulling up the chat right now, and what's up, Carson, James,
Sam. We got a bunch of
Sam?
people on here.
All right, tip off, recovery, and the game is on. We got Kaysen, we got Keontae, we got Jay Will, we got Chet, and we got Uzman. What a lineup, bro. I'm a huge fan of this lineup. This is the best lineup we've seen all of Summer League.
I love it, dude. What do you got in time, man?
I got 9:35. Catch and shoot three for Jay
Perfect.
Will. A little off. All
Oh,
right.
Chet was ready to grab that.
He was, dude. That a little different bounce on that. That was gonna be a putback. All right.
All right.
So
Loving what
Pacers
I'm.
hit a three.
Ouch. Never mind. I was about to say I'm loving what I'm seeing, but no, not anymore.
What's up, Ryan?
James, what's up, man? Ryan.
Butler. Is that Butler?
That was sweet, man. I like that fadeaway to that sweet spot.
Yeah, dude. He looks a lot more confident than he did at the beginning of Summer League, that's for sure. Oh, nice pass by Jang. Turned into okay, it's still our ball. It
Yeah,
wasn't.
Ryan. It was a hard game to watch last game. I'll be honest. I really had a hard time.
What's up, Wayne?
Wayne, what is up? All right, got a late start here. Hopefully, some of our friends from Australia will be able to join us. Nice to see you, Wayne. Hey, thanks for throwing those punches today for us, man.
Yeah, we appreciate that for sure. All right, so 5-2 Thunderball. Oh, nice bucket by Kaysen. He got to the paint, just muscled that thing in there, Dave.
Yeah, dude, it's the strength, man. It's what you want to see, man. And he's locked in on defense. You know, like even his defender got past him, he had to pull up because he couldn't go any further. You know,
Yeah. Chet
and
gets
that's
the
what we want.
rebound and gets up court. All right. A little trouble handling the ball, Dave. You talked about that a lot. Like the quickness of the guards is something he's going to have to get used to.
It is. There's a lot of quick hands in there, man. Even if it's just going to take time.
All right.
There we go. Jay
Get
Will
out
getting
and
that
run.
steal.
Corner three for Jang, short. I just like the style we play right now. The ball moves. We get up the court quick.
All right,
Everybody's
Wayne,
putting
we
the ball on
appreciate
the
you
court.
stopping in. I do like it. You're right, man. Get it up and go. Let's go. Like if you have a chance to get something a shot off, get it off. You know, don't waste time.
Ooh. Chet has such a good ball fake. Like when he goes, he convinces me it's going up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right,
It's
Unc.
slow and steady. What's up, Unk?
And, little trouble
That's
handling
right.
that rebound, but
That's right, Unk. He's gonna have a little rust. I mean, you take a year off of anything, you're gonna have a little rust coming back. I'm okay with it, honestly. He'll be all right. He's a trooper.
Carson, yeah, I think Bruce Brown's a good piece for sure. I don't know how much it'll make them better, but they could use some veteran presence, and I think, why not get somebody who just won a chip?
Why not, dude?
All right, a couple of misses for the Pacers. Jang gets the rebound out and running. Oh, nice move, Jang, and dunk.
Wow. That was smooth, man.
It was, and he
Wow.
had a small bit trouble handling the ball, right?
Yeah.
And then he rose up and was able to make up for it by just length and finishing. Like, it was impressive.
Yeah, let's replay it. Let's do it.
So Jang
Look at the stutter.
crossover.
Oh.
In and out. Woo! Oh, he didn't even have trouble
Still
handling it. He
length.
just, yeah, he just
That's
went like,
length.
he jumped at an angle where it looked like he wasn't going to be able to reach the rim, but he knew he could. It was beautiful. Spurs fan, welcome. What's up, man?
And put user in timeout. Bam. Fuck you too, Spurs fan.
Come back soon.
Or not. It's going to be fun, man.
Oh, nice move by J. Will. Getting to the basket on the left side and finishing. Dave, you remind me of Cartman, where you respect.
I have power.
I need my sunglasses, bro. I need my sunglasses and I need a bat. That's all I need. Don't mess with me, guys.
Ooh, what was that, man? My screen's all glitching, but it looks like Kaysen threw a oop to Jang for a dunk.
Yeah, dude.
Is that? Yeah, they're showing us.
We're going to show it in a second. Don't worry, man.
Here we go. Here we go. Keontae
There
gets
we
it
go.
to Kaysen. One dribble. Boom.
All right. It wasn't as cool as I envisioned it to be in my mind.
But hey, it was
live.
get up and run. Get up and run.
It was get up and run. We'll take it.
Hey, and I saw JRE out there right in that highlight. So he's playing on the court right now. That's great to see.
We'll take it, man. We'll take it. All right, man. You know what? I feel really good at this moment. I cannot wait until another Spurs fan comes, man. That timeout button is really cool, dude.
I know, dude. I can tell you got like a serious power trip from it. If they really want to fuck with you, bro, they just won't come. And then you'll just feel like, I just need to press it.
Yeah, dude.
Big season, Corey.
Somebody said, watch Scoot Henderson win the Rookie of the Year, right? And, like, I'm cool with Scoot Henderson winning Rookie of the Year because that means that Wemby, I'm going to say it wrong every single time, guys, on purpose from now on, or as we like to call him, Vector.
Vector.
It's over, bro.
Unc, we definitely like making you happy.
All right. We'll keep on hitting it then, just because for you, man. So if Scoot Henderson's Rookie of the Year, it's because Vector only played less than 65 games. So that would be the joke on them.
So the Rookie of the Year, you have to play 65 to win that thing?
I think isn't it all like NBA
I know
If
it's
we're
crazy.
wrong, guys, somebody say in the I think they said if you wanted to get any of the NBA
Yeah. All right,
awards,
the
you have
game
to
is
play
back on
65.
now. It's just hard to imagine like what like there's gonna be some guys who play like 63 some year, and then the guy who wins it was like the 8th best player
Yeah, I hear you.
who just played the most games.
Maybe it's rookie of the year or something else. Then I don't.
Yeah, all of them, Dave.
There we go, man. So that's gonna change a lot, man. Like a lot. All right, Colum and Unk agree with me, so we'll call that as a win for me.
Yeah. What's up, Colin?
You know what? I do think the Blazers have a better chance to be good in 3 years if they trade Damian Lillard rather than keeping Damian Lillard for the next 3 years. So I do think that if they make the right trade, obviously the Heat are making things very difficult for them. So it depends on how much they want to play chicken for.
That's a good point. Pat Riley's tough though, man. You don't really want to play chicken with Pat Riley too
No,
long.
you don't, dude. He'll go to war, dude. Like out of anybody in the NBA, I would say Pat Riley has the best chance of being
Nice
at least
pull up, like
attached
Jason.
to mafia family out of anybody. You don't mess with Pat Riley.
So that was a great case and pull up. Like he didn't have great balance, but he knocked it down from the free throw line. That was great to see. He's got.
Well, see,
Go
Ron,
ahead.
I think the Blazers have ability to trade that contract in a couple of years and actually get quite a bit for it. I think Grant is going to really surprise a lot of people this year. He does really good on teams that aren't playoff teams. So, I mean, he does good with playoff teams too, but he also really shines with teams that are like Detroit. I mean, he did pretty well with Denver, but really shined in Detroit.
There's Giddy on the sideline.
God, what a good-looking face.
Chet goes into the post.
Yes, dude.
Going to the free throw line.
He was
I like
backing
it, man.
down, man.
He was just looking for it. He was like, I'm going to get to where I want to go.
And that guy's not like he's skinny, man.
Walker? Jarris Walker? No,
Man, he's not skinny. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, out of all the guys in the draft, I would be saying, like, for the power forward / center position, he'd be almost ready to get NBA minutes right away. I mean, think about that section that was the draft. That was he drafted 7th or something like that. I forget if they had 7th this year or the year before.
Jarris Walker?
Yeah.
It was this year, bro. It was like, I think you called it.
I'm saying 7th. I can't remember if they had the 7th pick for Methuen,
Oh.
or the year before.
Mathurin was like picked 5th, I think.
Okay, I can't remember my drafts anymore, man.
Mathurin was 6. Okay.
See, there you go. And then I think appreciate it,
All right,
Sam.
they're going to timeout. That's tough, Carson. Adding weight during the season is really, really tough.
Yeah, one of the reasons I love about guys that really spend time working out during the season and having a gut going into the season is that gut's gone by 3/4 of the season over, and that's lose weight during the season. So whether or not Chet is able to put weight on 3 or 4 pounds before the season starts, most of that poundage is going to be coming off. It's going to be a lot of food weight probably. Ooh, what a pass.
I'm watching your commercial.
Whew. That was a G League game, but man, that was a sick pass.
Maybe not Zion. There are exceptions that prove the rule. Do you think this talk about Luca being in better shape coming into the season is like? Does it
Did you
matter?
see him running, bro?
No.
They had this video of him doing like line drills with cone drills, whatever you want to say, dude. I'm not kidding, man. It looked like he was slow mo. I'm like, that's not good.
Really?
I mean, he could have been just warming up, man. But if he was sweating and all that other stuff, man, and he was going that slow, like where's the heart? Where's the passion, man? Where's the desire to be out there?
So you're not thinking it matters that much?
I mean, he doesn't get injured very often during the season, so I guess he's doing something right.
He kind of does get injured a lot. He's
Well, I
kinda
mean, but he's never for a whole season. He gets like what we call fake injured, so he doesn't have to go to practice and just go straight to games. Because who needs practices?
practice.
Practice? We talking about practice?
All right, Chet on the
Oh, he's gonna call
elbow.
travel.
Really? Do you think there's a travel?
Yeah, the up and under. He moved his feet before. I mean, it was
Okay.
very, very slight, but yeah, that was definitely a travel. Come on, Chet, better footwork, buddy. Oh, he came back, Spurs fan. I like it.
You can't
As long
block
as you
that,
don't say
though.
anything, you're
Yeah.
allowed to be here. As long as you don't say anything. You say something, I'm muting you again, buddy.
He can say something. He's just, just
Oh,
not what he
okay.
said
All right.
earlier.
All right. Just don't say something stupid. We'll let you be for another 300 seconds.
The Eastern European Pillsbury Doughboy. I like that. I'm with you, Sam.
Okay, fine, Sam. We won't mute him. Spurs fan, feel free to talk. Hey guys, go at him if he does. I won't say anything else. I'll take myself out of this.
Ooh. Poke away by Jarris on Chet. Turnover by Jarris. So the ball finds the corner. No good. All right, so we're up 16-13. 138 left on the clock in the first. Chet's out and running.
There we go. Getting downhill, baby.
Yeah, it was a nice poke.
Keontae Johnson, baby.
Keontae.
Did he grab his hamstring or is it just pulling his shorts down, man?
I don't know. I did notice a little grab, but I'm not sure.
Oh, they call that foul? All right.
Respect my authority.
Dude, I still remember the first time I saw that South Park with Respect My Authority. I could not stop laughing. I had just had ACL surgery. I was 17 years old. And that South Park came on and I just started laughing and I couldn't stop. I mean, I was really out of it, but man, it was a lot of fun, man. South Park that long ago. Think about that, man. It's still around.
Yeah, dude. I don't know how they do it.
Ooh, don't do that with Chet.
Chet. What a block. Open court block, man. Wow.
Biscuits. Giving us some biscuits of knowledge. Drop that.
Drop that.
Oh, that's offense. There we go. What?
Yeah, they called it.
There we go. Man, he was free. He was gone.
Really?
Oh, yeah,
I was
dude. Look
looking
at
at...
he poked it away.
Woo!
Dude, Chet, man. Chet went.
Y'all forgot about Chet.
Exactly, Corey. Exactly, man. There's so many. So many.
Nice dive by Jerry. No good there.
Man, bear, pig.
They're big. Such a good one, bro.
Chet, bro. Chet's playing. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Give it to Chet. Let Chet do his thing. Come on, he's calling it.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Top of the key,
4.
baby. Oh, Butler, bro. I like him, man. There we go.
Dude, somebody dropped a podcast. I sent it to you, or an episode on YouTube a little bit ago. It was Victor Wembanyama versus Chet Holmgren. Who will win the Rookie of the Year? So I guess it's not just you and me who thinks there's something there, right?
No, I mean, and you also go back to what Draymond Green that got upset at Victor for saying that out of the competition between the European competition and the NBA, the European is tougher, as if he's not playing a bunch of, G League and third string players right now. So
Yeah,
like,
man.
again, like the disconnect with what is reality with Victor and what's not is the concerning part.
Yeah.
She grabbed me. She grabbed me. You don't.
Like-
You know. I'm sorry. She did
All right,
not
all
grab you.
All right, we yes.
keep talking about it, man. I can't help it. It's like
Yo,
it's like the
Brittany's talking
forbidden
about
fruit,
it.
man.
Why can't we talk about it? You know why we can't talk about it, bro? Because we're Thunder fans. If
Oh, there he is.
If Thunder fans talk about it, then we're bad. But like other elements of the league, other talking heads, they can talk about it. But if Thunder fans talk about it, then Spurs fans kind of like they spontaneously combust. Like,
Well, I think it's funny because the Spurs fans call us delusional, but we all know the Spurs fans are the delusional ones. When Chet went injured last year, there was two fan bases that made fun of us. The first fan base that made fun of us was Orlando Magic. The second fan base was the San Antonio Spurs. Like, and I'll always remember that, man. I'll always remember that. So people can say whatever they want. But when Chet went down, Spurs fans were one of the first people to laugh at. They thought he was a bust. They thought he was everything else like that. So when we take this animosity towards them, it's because we truly dislike Spurs fans. And that's that. I mean, we're not trying to hide anything. I think we're all being like wearing our what we believe on our sleeves right here. We're sick and tired of the Spurs, and now we have a rivalry on our hands, and I'm cool with it, man.
I'm cool with it. Some of my favorite memories, man, when we went head to head with the Spurs in the playoffs. Like, we got them, they got us, but it's all good, man. I like that. I like the games. I like the cities. I like having two bigs. Like, and obviously the Spurs are like, hey, our guy's 7'4" and 7'1". It's like, yeah, you know what? Like, I get it. Like, in the end, size is only part of what matters, though.
Dude, I mean, there's nothing more disappointing than when you find out that your hero player, favorite player, has a small dick. And there's nothing more disappointing. There's just not. And that's what they're about to find out. And it's cool with me that they're going to take their time finding it because it's going to be more funny, more humorous, more entertaining.
Dude, and Spurs fans are sitting there being like, oh, we got a better supporting cast. They honestly most Spurs fans have never heard of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. They don't even know he was first team All NBA. They don't know about Josh.
Look at here we go. He said something funny right here. We won championships. Y'all didn't.
Ooh, chat getting the spin move. Going to work.
Spurs fan. Look at
Yeah.
you. Throwing down the knowledge.
But I mean, that's pretty much all they ever say. Like,
I know.
They literally just keep saying that. And it's like, right,
It's
we got our
the
team
spoiled
in
mentality, bro.
2008, guys. We just got our team.
Spoiled mentality, man. They've won one since we got our team. One.
As if their previous championships are gonna really help them win another one. Oh yeah.
Delusion. Being called delusional by Spurs fans is probably the biggest compliment that we could ever have, bro.
Took to win. You knew what it took to win, but you don't know what it takes to win.
Dude,
that's why you're putting an 80-year-old on the
going to have
sideline.
a cane on the sideline.
I know,
he's going to
dude.
be like, dude, he's just going to, no, dude. People can say, oh, we got pop, dude. Listen, Eventually, every great coach is no longer a great
Senile.
coach
They
in the
become
league.
senile.
Yeah, dude. They all become the point. Well, the difference between Coach Popovich and the other great coaches of the league, they all recognized when time was to hang up. The second Coach Popovich got Victor, he was like, oh, well, got to stay for a couple more years. You know, like,
Washed up.
why do you think he signed for 5 years and not 3 years? Well, he signed for 5 years because he knows it's going to take 3 years to rebuild this team.
Ryan's
Dark
laying it
days for
down.
3 more years, bro.
Early
Enjoy
onset.
your seats, guys.
Early onset 80 million contract.
Dude, he got $1 million per year he was of age, bro. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know how old he is.
Good.
I do know that he would
go
be
swimming?
old enough to be Chet's granddad. What's up, Mark?
Great grandpappy, bro. Great grandpappy.
That's right. His great granddad's probably 60.
Yeah, dude. Seriously, man. Pat Riley, I gotta respect what he did because he understood. Chat.
Suck on that, Spurs fan.
Number 7 just jams down your throat.
Dude, I hope you're still here. Don't leave, Spurs fan. We got to have somebody to talk to. You'll never get so much love on a podcast live as you'll get on this podcast at this very moment with us.
Butler buckets, baby.
Dollar bills, man.
The best part about this whole Chet versus Wemby thing is nobody fucking knows anything until the games start. We're just watching summer league ball. No, they don't, Carson. They don't.
Not a proven one, at least.
They do not have. I mean,
There we go.
nice block by Chet. Oh,
Wow, look at that. He's still going back to the championships. Pop got more championships than the
Yeah,
whole.
I told you,
dude. The
every
Thunder.
single time with the Spurs, every single one of them, they only can say one thing. It's because they haven't been watching basketball for 5 years.
Gosh, it's
They
so
haven't paid
funny.
attention since the Spurs won. They don't know the game. They just sit there and they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like as if there's nothing more to basketball than counting to 5.
I know, dude. I know, man. I really hope the Spurs are as good as they think they're going to be, because if they're as good,
4-3.
let me just tell you this, Mark. If Spurs fans think they're going to be this good, right? And they're like, we're going to be this good. Let me just tell you what's going to happen. The Thunder are going to be way better than that. That you guys think in your little brains of yours that this is how good the Spurs are going to be. The Thunder are going to be better than that. And every single year, we're going to beat you in the playoffs. And that's all that matters. You guys will be sitting there be like, I wish we never let Sam Presti go. If we let Sam Presti go,
Dude.
we would have been okay. But if you didn't want Sam Presti to go, you would have paid him more than minimum wage. And that's that, man. Stop being a cheap
honestly,
organization. That's
they
on you
can't think
guys.
that far out, dude. And like South Tex-Mex, what he's saying over here, bro, just like shows he hasn't been paying attention. He doesn't know anything about the league. He really doesn't. And that's the average Spur fan. I'm telling you, when you ask
I know.
them who the hell is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they're like, I don't know, like some religious leader. They don't know, bro.
They don't
know.
know who Shea is. They don't
They
know
don't
who
know.
J-Dub is. They don't know any of these guys. And it's hilarious because they're just delusional because they think they have one player outrules an entire 15-man rotation, which they don't
And think
even
about it.
get. They don't even understand what a 15-man
They had
rotation
David
is.
Robinson. That didn't equal a championship until they got Tim Duncan 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. I love it, Sam. You get it, man. Tiny Wang, no doubt. No doubt. Man.
I know, man. And the Spurs are like they're for two years away. Like Chet, I mean,
They don't even they
Victor doesn't
can't
get it.
even snip, bro. When we had Shea, okay, and that was it. When we had Shea and that was it, that's where they're at. That's where they're at. They have Victor and nothing else. They can say,
All right, South
Shohan.
Tex-Mex, the
They can
last
say this
Western
person.
Conference Finals we were at was 2016. Okay, like when was the last one the Spurs were at? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, if you knew the game a little bit better, it would help you out a little bit.
You know what to do, man. Just find your own little dark basement hole
Dude,
and just keep
salty,
going, bro.
Salty's saying exactly. Oh, so 1 year better. Whoa, oh my God, this is really impressive. You know what? You have so much knowledge that you nailed it, buddy. But I mean,
Dude,
Spurs are going to be
so
exactly
happy.
like Luka. If Wemby
Spurs
is
fans showed
good,
up.
then
Dude, it
he's
doesn't.
leaving.
I love
He's
it, man.
leaving.
I love it, dude. I love it when Spurs fans are like, "Yep, knowledge." Yeah, you're right, dude. If Victor ever becomes good, he's going to Los Angeles. I'm sorry, Spurs fans. You guys just are not a place where someone wants to spend their entire career.
He
I'm
wants
sorry.
to go where he can slap bitches and not get in trouble, bro. So he wants to go to LA.
Well, he can do that. Actually,
So-
he can do that in San Antonio, probably.
This is all Spurs fan has to say, bro. That's all he has to say. He's average Spurs fan.
There we go. That's it. And looks like
That's like talking to a Yankees fan, and every time they turn around, they say 27, 27, 27. It's like, okay,
dude,
good.
you can't even
but, like,
talk to a Yankees fan about talking trash because all they say is 27. Don't even know how it feels. Oh, Spurs fan. Little do you know, sir. Little do you know. Little do you know. Little tiny brains of yours. Do you
1,
know
2, 3,
the
4, 5.
South? Let's go back to South Park. You know how South Park talks about Canadians with their beady little eyes, bro?
Yes, and their mouths would go.
Yeah, and I was like, blah, blah, blah. Dude, that's the Spurs fans, man. Spurs fans. Oh, those dudes, man.
Yes, the Admiral 50, and their flappy heads, Corey.
Flappy heads, Corey. Yeah, get it, man.
Can confirm my mouth, right? Oh man, Seattle talk. I love it. I love it.
I know they're like, oh, what, you're Seattle fans beforehand? No, listen, man, it doesn't even matter who fans we were beforehand because all that was trash when we decided to become loyal to the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's truth, man. Say what you
That's
want
truth.
on the little teams. You only became a fan after they won a championship.
Yeah, you know what? Spurs
That's
fan, we
right,
made it to the
Spurs
finals,
fan.
man. We busted through the Spurs. You're right, and we busted through your faces, and we made it to the finals. You're right.
Hey, listen, Valo, you'll be able to cheer for the Sonics real soon. They'll have another team coming up, but it will not be the Oklahoma City Thunder. Biatches.
Yeah, we're good, man. The Spurs are a team that came from the ABA. So like, other than that, dude, most
They're
teams
not even
have
an
come-
NBA approved, bro.
I'm just saying, like, at some point, most teams had to move to the city that they're in. Ours is just more recent, so a lot of these people remember it. But it doesn't mean that like other teams didn't have to get there. Like, there's very few ABA teams that are still around that are in the original city, but some of them are like the Spurs.
Papa's Dusty. Let him have it, Sam. Just let him have it, bro.
We lost in the finals to LeBron James when he won his first championship. I'm not ashamed of that. It was special, man. It was special. And you know what? We've had a lot of special years. You mentioned another one, 2016. That was a special
Hell of a year, bro.
We got up 3-1 on the Warriors, and we saw a hell of a game, a hell of
That
a
was
series. And you know what? I'm proud of that shit. Like, people can look at it and be like, "Oh, you didn't win a championship, so it was a complete failure." Well, I don't care. That's like your opinion. Like, this is a part of our basketball history. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck. How long did it take the Spurs to win a championship? It didn't happen in 5 years. You know what I mean? It took the end of David Robinson's career before they got there.
Well,
And he wasn't the first great player they had. What's up, Niner by nature?
I love you, Niner by nature. Hell yeah, man. Appreciate that. Shout out there. But, man, again, what this comes down to and the passion that we're talking with is because of all the hate the Spurs fans and the delusion the Spurs fans have had against us since we started in Oklahoma City. So stupid stuff like one time I went to San Antonio and some guy was on the Riverwalk and I'm walking down the Riverwalk and some guy's like, I had an Oklahoma City Thunder t-shirt on. He's like, Oklahoma City Thunder, we had the Riverwalk before you guys did. Like, everything is so ridiculous. Like, it's like, oh, well, we're going to prove we were better than you guys are. Like, we're all high and mighty because we're from San Antonio, Texas. The only state that can have a flag that flies exactly the same height as the United States flag. Congratulations, guys. You guys are really awesome.
I mean, and look, you're saying Our history includes going to the finals. Our history includes Western Conference Finals. Like, yeah, that's part of our history. How long did it take you guys to win a championship? That's what I want to know. I mean, if you're gonna sit there and start spitting, tell me how long did it take you guys to win a championship? I'll look it up right now. It's like we've had our team for like 15 years now. All right, so let's comp that. If you want to go apples to apples, let's play that game.
Unk, I love this. Half the people in San Antonio 2 years ago live in California. Speak the truth, man. Tell it, man. Tell it the way it is, dude. There we go, Spurs fan. Dude, listen, Spurs fan. Listen.
Okay, so they're founded in 1967, bro. 67. And they won their first championship in 99.
Spurs fan. If you do say something other than championships, you can stay here.
Anything.
But if you say something about championships again, I'm muting you again because you have to come up with something original other than championships. It's already been used 10 times by you. So say it again. 300-second mute button. Please say it. I want to use the button.
It took them 32 years to win a championship. I'm just saying, like, they want to sit there and go apples to apples. We've only had 15. Like, the fuck are they talking about? A bunch of chumps is what they are. They don't know the game because they're used to just like oh, we win.
There we go.
Chet, baby.
Chet doing his thing, man.
J Will with a pass.
Chet with that BDE, man.
Mm-hmm.
The BDE that Spurs fans wish they knew what it was like to have.
Yeah, so I get what you're saying, South Tex-Mex, but you guys are bottom feeders.
Yeah, we're no longer bottom. We made the playoffs, guys.
We made the play-in. We're going to be making the playoffs. Like, you guys are bottom feeders.
You are bottom feeders. Yeah, speak for
yourself.
your damn self, man. Bottom feeders. Take that. Jam it up your ass. There we go. There's your accomplishments. And here's my accomplishments. Put user in timeout, biatch. Suck on those nuts. All right. Next time when I warn you, don't say championships or bring up the championships. Say something original. Say something original. Don't bring up the championships.
That's called misspeaking, not delusion, but it's all right. It's all right. You guys,
Dude,
it's like
play-in is a playoffs. What do you guys not understand about the playoffs? Like, it's playoff basketball. It's the playoffs. Play-in is not playoffs. Dude, who's fucking delusional, man? Look at yourself in the mirror, man. Stupid motherfucker.
We are Thunder fans talking Thunder basketball during a Thunder game. That's it. If you don't like it, go watch something else, man. Chet's playing great. I don't know if he's killing it because I've seen him play a little bit better, but he's blocking shots. He's dunking the ball. He's had a few turnovers, but you know what? Like, we want him going out there and doing things, you know?
We don't want him to stop, man. We just want him to do his thing. We're not going to be out there expecting him to score 25 points a game. That's not his game right now to us. So, yeah.
That place they keep showing, the walk, that's like...
Yeah.
That he should... somebody begging for money, and she on outfit up,
She was
topless. And, like tons of stuff like that, bro.
All right, South, what is this? South Tex-Mex. Man, I appreciate you thinking we're funny, even though you're being sarcastic as hell. I don't care, because that's 90% of what Mark and I try to do is we try to be funny, even though some people think we're serious. But we just have fun out here, man.
We literally cheer for our team and get fired up whenever we can. We love the Thunder. Of course, we don't watch the Spurs games. Like, we're not like fucking basketball experts. We're Thunder fans. That's it.
Yo, KS, we did. And that, if you have noticed, our chat, it's gone ballistic over the last couple of episodes. We noticed it today, and we made sure we did an extra special episode that we released today just for those motherfuckers. So, thank you.
Take Mad Cow Pies.
Take that to the bank. I love Spurs fans.
Yo.
Oh, you guys are so dumb.
I've seen a few of Clan's videos before, and I was really impressed with the fact that he let us talk so much. That I appreciate that. I know he thought that he was making us look like a fool, but
Yep.
the reality is I just appreciate, like, we got our points across, and he let us say what we had to think. And every time he stopped, he just laughed, and he really didn't articulate an argument that was against it.
Yeah.
He just cracked up and laughed. And I was like, thank you, because in the end, we know this is gonna have to be solved on the court. Like, we
Yeah.
can just sit here and piss at each other and like have a pissing contest, but in the end, the wind is gonna blow and we're just gonna piss on each other. It comes down to the court. What happens on the court, guys? That's it.
All right, Tex, you asked me or asked us a question. You guys, NFL fans, we do dabble in the NFL. I haven't watched an NFL game in a year or so, just because I'm a Giants fan. So I don't need to say anything else other than that. Feel bad for me, South Tex-Mex. I know, Giants fans.
I like the NFL. I don't really have a team. I stopped watching the Giants a long time ago. I think I enjoy what Mahomes is doing right now. You know? So
Yeah,
I would not say I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan, but I'm a fan of greatness. You know?
It's nice to see, man. I have to say this. I'm so glad you brought that, fan of greatness. I remember the moment I decided to become a fan of greatness, right? This is how upset it took me so long to figure this out. Was Kobe Bryant, man. Kobe Bryant playing his last game. It changed me, man. Like, I watched it from start to finish, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is one of the most exciting things. And it was just like he was cementing his place in what I would consider like the history's greats in scoring. You know, like, it was beautiful, man. It was truly beautiful. And I said to myself at that moment, I will never turn my way on my head just because I don't like that player. I want to watch their career, especially if I feel like it's going to be a great career. And that's why I've kind of like embraced the whole LeBron James idea. I know people think that's stupid, but you guys got to think about what he's doing in his career. It's insane. Even though he's playing so many years and 21 years, whatever, like, you just got to sit back and admire somebody that's been able to put together a career like he has. And that's all I'm saying.
Oh, you know, that's a great question, South Tex-Mex. Nice play by Keontae. So my kids were asking me this the other day too, and I have to say it's probably Russ, right? Like,
Ooh, yeah.
what Russ was able to do, like, KD was better at his peak, but I gotta think it's Russ. Until Shea, but it's gonna take Shea a while. Like I respect the hell out of what Russ did, but
Velo, I have to say, man, kind of like KD. You saying KD was in a Sonics jersey? Yeah, okay. Kind of like Kawhi was in a San Antonio jersey until he was like, nah, I'd rather go play in the North
in Canada.
In Canada than play in San Antonio. Like, that's the best punchline ever. Do you want to have play here in San Antonio the rest of your career? Oh, hell no. I would rather go play in Canada than come back here and play. Joke's on you guys. KD, my ass, dude. You guys are idiots. This is great.
Hey, Dave. Say hi to Dave and say hi to everybody.
What's up, Mark? Hey, Papa. How are you? Pop did not ship him to Canada. You want to say hi to Mark? Come here. He's right here.
No,
Can
you
say
don't
hi,
want
Mark?
to. Say hi to Jude.
Hi, Mark.
Yeah, let me make it a bigger screen because I can't see him yet. Sorry. There he is. That's Timmy.
There he
Say hi,
is.
Timmy.
Here, we'll put him on
Hi,
the big
Timmy.
screen for you too. There he is.
Hey, Timmy.
Hi.
Hey. Say hi, Timmy.
He's right here.
I'm a little more. Say hello.
Backed away.
Man, we got a bunch of sick kids over here.
You're
the
right.
way
He
it
shipped him to
goes.
Canada. He tried to do him as bad as he could, and he won a championship.
No, he didn't ship him to Canada. Come on, guys. You guys know way more than that. Please don't think that he shipped him to Canada. He gave him the option, stay here or go to Canada. And Kawhi said, go to Canada, man. He would rather leave. Pop didn't ship him anywhere, man. Delusion at its finest.
I'm just wondering, if you're the Spurs and you know that Pop ran out Kawhi, the last great player Spurs that played for him, why would you want him to run out Wemby too? Pop's a chump.
I don't even know what to say, man. Like,
I know. I'm just trying to start shit. Obviously, I don't believe
know.
that.
I know you're doing that. I was laughing at it because it's just like there's not much more I can like. You know how like when people are saying like really messed up stuff and like see who can say it worse. You know, I feel like this is the moment we're in. Like, how many times can we diss the San Antonio Spurs and them stick around? Because I keep on waiting for one of them to stop talking. And they don't, dude. The 300 seconds is almost up, dude. I know it's coming back here in a minute.
It's.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Yeah. Soccer in OKC. That would be cool. I would really dig that. I haven't really found a MLS team to dig, and if there was one that said OKC on their shirts, I would be all over that shit. So I'm not super familiar with their how their season runs compared to like basketball. So that'd be something I'd be interested in seeing. Yeah, sick kids. It's that time of year, I guess. Everybody's a little bit sick. Woo. What do you want, dog? You want to go? You can't right now. I'm on a show. She got you. Summer League brackets get set. Yeah, I don't know. It's always like the very last second they end up working out how, like, it doesn't even seem like there's a full bracket. It's kind of like they just take the two winningest teams and they call it a championship or something like that. Maybe they might be expanding it, but previously it just doesn't really seem like it's a real thing. I know, man. I'm here in Texas too, and it's hotter than hell, man. It's the hottest I've ever been, like day after day after day. It's incredible, man. I don't know how they do it. I don't know why I came down here for the summer, but I'm looking forward to that fall. It cools off. Get it down into the 80s and I'll be in heaven. I was sitting outside reading and it was like 103. I don't know why I was doing that, but good sauna sweat out vibe. Yeah, I know. It probably doesn't get nice until like around Christmas, right, Niner? Christmas or January. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, just making shit up. Hopeful. Yeah. Goddamn equator. Boop. Say hello. I know what you mean, Joseph. It's freaking hot. And I guess it's like, people are saying it's like hotter than normal, but I kind of find that hard to believe. It's 99 right now for me. And
did I miss anything good, man?
no, man, we're just having fun. Joseph said KJ is a player. Remind me which one KJ is. I'm sorry.
KJ, yeah, he played yesterday, man. KJ
I know,
Williams.
but what number is he?
54. No, 52. 52.
Okay.
Something like that, man.
So what made us OKC fans? Let's see. We lived in Oklahoma City for about 20 years before the Thunder showed up.
Yeah.
A little bit less, but and we are lifelong basketball fans.
Our dad had a project that signed the greatest 50 of all time basketballs onto basketball, onto actually 4 basketballs. So pretty much our entire high school years were devoted to meeting these, you know, basketball legends and spending time with them. It was pretty unique. I mean, a lot of people are like, "Oh, well, we had to pay for that situation." Yeah, but do you think they're going to sit there and sign basketballs as we're talking about, some of the greatest games they ever had and just not say anything? No, they're going to talk about hoops, man. They're going to show you things. Like, I mean, I wish we could talk about the times that we've had and the different experiences we've had with that stuff. But the reality is that we were NBA fans way before we were Thunder fans because the Thunder wasn't even around. I mean, we were in purgatory as NBA fans, man. We liked the New York Knicks when we were younger, so it was complete purgatory. So we know the difference between purgatory and your team never having a chance to get out of a playoff series alive versus dominating an NBA. So there we
No,
go. He's back.
Here's the thing: as far as Spurs fan, like I liked what the Spurs did when they were great. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of greatness. I love Ginobili, Parker.
Dre, man, I love that dude.
Hold on, dog. So, I mean, I definitely have appreciated. I've really appreciated the Spurs over the years. I just think it's funny that Spurs fans think because they used to be great, they'll be great again.
South Tex-Mex asked us who is Thunder's most hated rivals. A lot of people will say Memphis Grizzlies, but for me, it's always been the Spurs. I've always hated the mentality of the Spurs people. When we go to games and we go to San Antonio and go to a game and like Spurs fans are like, look at our amazingness. Look at this, dude. I'm just over it, man. Like, it's cool to be part of it because you're inside of a circle when you are, but man, it is whack, bro. It is whack, man. I met David Robinson when I was like 14, 15 years old. I was like, oh my gosh, greatest moment ever. Great person, whatever. It wasn't the greatest moment ever. It was just David Robinson.
All right, so Kaysen threw a 3-point alley-oop to Chet, and Chet got fouled going up for the dunk. Going to the free throw line for 2. Joseph, don't fuck with me, man. Doesn't get hot till August. Fuck.
Yeah, see. I love it, man. I seriously hope because we talked all the shit that we did against Victor. I really hope Spurs fans show up every single time we go live because every single time we go live, man, it would be great for us just to remember how much we just truly hate the San Antonio Spurs because everybody will say, "Oh, we want to have the rival against Memphis because Memphis and us will actually be a quality series in the playoffs for at least 3 or 4 more years." Whereas the San Antonio Spurs have got to pick up 3 or 4 players before they even get there. So they're not even close to being in the same category as us in the rebuild. So again, when they get to the same category as on a rebuild, then we can have a conversation, but they're still so many years away.
And I don't get why we're not allowed to talk about our team. Like we're sitting here on our podcast talking about our team, watching our game. You don't want to have a conversation with us, then go away. But obviously you do because you're sitting here talking to us. So stop saying like, then we can talk.
No, dude. Then we
You're
can talk,
here.
dude. Okay, listen. I'm gonna tell you this, Aton, whatever your name is. All right. I'll tell you this: is that's your one chance you get to talk about championships. All right, because every single one of the San Antonio Spurs fans always goes back to championships. And if all you got is championships, then you're just like every other San Antonio Spurs fan. Come out with us some fresh content, or just leave the chat.
Some
Or I'll
facts,
mute
man.
you, dummies.
So, look, South Tex-Mex, like, look, that's what I'm saying. Like, we went at it 2012, 2016, man. Like, we get it.
I'm talking about,
we threw
dude.
haymakers at each other, man.
Success. What are you talking about? You're talking about success? You don't know success if it hits you with a fucking train in your face, man.
Right, but you also said
Then we can
they
talk.
can talk.
Yeah,
So
no. I get it, man. You want to throw your little punches there.
we
I'm just
can
saying
talk
you get one.
all we want on our goddamn podcast, and if you don't like it, you can fuck off.
There you
Those
go,
are the
biscuits. You give him some biscuits, man. Anton getting some biscuits from Biscuit, man. Man, stupid fly. Go away. Dude, South Tex-Mex, I like you, man. Can we adopt a San Antonio Spurs fan as our honorary fan? That's
All in
not
favor, say
a
aye.
Thunder fan. All right, aye. You second it. There we go. I know.
And
We
one
need
for
to do the
Butler.
call-in show, man. Don, dude, we need to do this. All right, Mark. We're waiting until Summer League ends before we start it because adding it to the Summer League would complicate things, and Mark and I like to keep it simple. I think looking back now, I understand why my dad would yell at me, keep it simple, stupid. But I'll go with we just like to keep it simple.
Dude.
Nope.
Jay will hanging on to chat like that, dude. It's
I
a
love it,
beautiful
man.
game. It's a beautiful thing that we can sit here and debate about it. In the end, the most beautiful thing is that there is going to be an answer. We're not like talking about like two greats from different eras, right? And then there's never a settlement,
Yeah.
right? We
It's
actually
gonna
get to
be here,
see
man.
this. They're rookies at the same time. It's gonna happen.
Well, I say, I mean, with all due respect, you have to make it to 65 games to be so 65 games is
It's not just about winning rookie of the year. It's about everything. It's about not just accolades, bro. It's like how far your team. How great will you really be? I mean, everybody wants to look at Victor and say he is the next Lou Alcindor.
Yeah,
He's
dude.
gonna be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but like, how do we know that? We don't. We can look at Chet and say he's the
I
next
like that, Ryan.
greatness, and how do we know that? We don't. We don't know shit. We're just sitting here cheering for our team, trying to project the best things we can. At the beginning of the season, we said Shea was going to be MVP candidate and first team All NBA, and people laughed at us. And guess what? He did it.
Yeah.
If
All
you're
right.
just looking at what he did before to prove it, then it wasn't there until he did it.
All right. So he just brought up a good point. He doesn't think that Victor Atono doesn't think that Victor will make it 65 games, but he was asking, do we think Chet will? And this is why I want to say Chet, I think will, is because he's had an entire season to prep for this moment. All right. Unlike Victor, he didn't get a season with his NBA team to get healthy and get to NBA shape. And I think Victor is going to have a trouble because of that. Whereas Chet also has a team that's designed for him to be able to play 17 to 25 minutes in some games, and some games play 35 minutes. And it's going to be the rotation. We're really deep. So I do think that there's a chance that Chet has a chance to play 75 games in the regular season.
I think the plan is, if he's healthy, to play him 75. And I think you're right to wonder if the plan is for Vic to get to that many. If I were the Spurs, and no disrespect, I would plan on I would plan on him like taking every back-to-back off. I would plan on him anytime that there's 4 games in 5 nights, like, nah. You know what I mean?
No
like,
back-to-back nights, man. You don't play back-to-back nights. That's if you want to have a good season, you don't play back-to-back nights.
Exactly. That's the right way to look at it. You know, major load management, be healthy at the end of the season, build off of them year after year after year. Like, exactly. Don't chase rookie of the year. It doesn't even matter. Nobody looks back and says Michael Carter Jr. or whatever his name was, Michael, I forget this, the The
third.
Sixers guy that got Rookie of the Year that nobody cares about. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of times Rookie of the Year doesn't matter. So
Yeah.
I don't play that game. I just look at it like, where are they going to be at 5 years? Where are they going to be at 10 years? 1 year, that tells you very little.
That's right, man. And here's the thing: we're talking Victor versus Chet right now, but
Nice,
it's
JRE
I like
three.
what D. Smith said. Roster is ready because it is the roster, man. It's not just one player. Like, and that's the thing that find out that are Spurs fans, that you can have the leading scorer in the NBA and never get out of the first round of the playoffs ever because you don't have a team around him. I mean, look at Luka, guys. I mean, he's in purgatory over there. What is he going to do over there? What team does he have? I mean, he even got Kyrie Irving over there, and that's not helping out. So what do you think that Victor is going to do that's going to be better than Luka? I mean, like, are you guys delusional thinking that Victor's going to come out averaging a triple-double, or Victor's going to come out averaging 33 points a game and 18 rebounds and like 17 block shots? Like, what are you guys talking about? I just don't know. Like, I like that at least some of these guys that are in our chat are like, I don't think Wembley or Victor will play that many. Aton, I think, you're incredibly intelligent in the aspect of you recognizing that load management will play a huge factor in whether Victor will play that much minutes. So, hell yeah, man.
And Spurs fan, I know you're new to this and stuff.
Spurs fan, that's
shitting
just
on
another
Paolo
stupid
forever,
thing. Dude, that's your warning. One more stupid thing, Spurs fan, and that'll be the third timeout, man, that you've had. And that's just ridiculous. I've never put anybody in timeout 3 times, ever. So
Dude, you're
please
getting
be the
high
first
on that,
one.
dude. You're getting so
Dude.
high on that authority, bro. You're like,
Dude, Spurs fans, bring it out. This guy, Spurs fan, you bring it out of me, man. I've got the power. Say something stupid, please, and I'll push mute. Do it.
power trip going to his head.
Spread my thought.
Fizz. It's like a popper.
Man, bear pick. We'll just go with everything Cartman, all the above.
I know, dude. I would be shocked if there was 50% of the Spurs fans who knew who Shea was. Honestly, because like I've talked to a few Spurs fans like in person, not like on YouTube. The YouTube ones are like the big fans, but like Spurs fans in person have stopped paying attention to basketball. They just have. It's not interesting to them. If they're not winning championships, why would they watch? They don't care. That's why nobody showed up at the stands. That's why, like, oh yeah, suddenly people care again. Come on.
Dude.
Blake
Caldwell, man, welcome to the family, Worldwide Thunder family. We appreciate the support. Jackson Ainsworth, man, what's up, guys? Love seeing the growing confidence from Jang, game to game. You can tell he's just getting more and more confident. Hell yeah, Jackson. I totally agree with you. I'm getting pumped about his game. It's pretty fun. But Blake, Worldwide Thunder family, fucking love you.
We love you, man. Niner, but by nature is saying J-Dub is greater than Paulo.
Yes.
That's right. And Unk is calling you.
Would we say anything else?
Well, we're glad you're here, man.
Putin.
Man, it's so great, dude.
This is great, man.
It's so much fun.
63-48. I was gonna pull out the score. I did a second scores. We've got Jang with 14. He's leading the all scores. Then you've got 3 guys with 12: Jared Butler, Chet Holmgren, and Keontae Johnson has 12 as well. Man, that's nice to see.
Joey, that's all we're to. Like, if he's gonna complain that Brittany was grabbing him, and we watched the video. Everybody watched the video.
Joey, I like you, Joey. Soft narrative.
I think people keep thinking we're digging, but it's like exactly the
We're not.
narrative exists. And he's the one who said, "All I know is she grabbed me."
And I didn't.
Brittany, bitch.
Dude, and then I feel like Brittany's being more of the man in the situation let's just be honest, man. Like she's like, "Hey, Victor, this is showing people that it's okay to hit women. You should probably publicly apologize for this so that it doesn't turn into something." At least she's calling him out for it.
Dude, protect him from Shaq. Protect the world. Jay, yeah, Joe. Yeah, Blake. It is. I got really used to him his rookie year playing at a high level of confidence, and then after his injury, it's just like it hasn't been there. And I saw some people saying it early, and I was like, you know what? I disagree. I wanted to give him more time, but then it's been more time and it hasn't come back. And I'm like, man, maybe I should have listened to the people who were questioning it earlier. I don't know.
Yeah.
I hate it when people question people immediately after injury, but it's starting to look like that player he wasn't
Yeah.
isn't who he's going to be for us. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
I'm
man.
wrong.
Yeah. All right, Joey. So you're still there in Oklahoma City? Nice. We've got family there in Oklahoma City. Brothers, mothers, and fathers-in-laws and brothers-in-laws and all that stuff. So it's great to see we got people there. We grew up on 23rd in MacArthur, over by Lake Overhalser, which is it was a good place to grow up. But I call it Oklahoma City, but it was right on the border of Oklahoma City and Bethany. That tells you where it's at.
I think you're right about J. Will and JRE being great compliments to each other.
I like the Jay Will and Chet compliment as well, man. Those three guys on the
Yeah.
floor together would be a lot of fun.
What is Mesquite? I'm not exactly sure. There's always these towns in Oklahoma I've never heard of, you know?
Most of the towns I can tell you in the general direction where it's at, but there was a town I literally heard the other day, and I was like, that's not in Oklahoma, because I feel like I'm very confident in Oklahoma names. And literally, like, I sat there and I was like, that's not Oklahoma. And the stupid thing is, it's over by Lawton, where I have a house. I own a house. It's like, lived there and had no idea that town was right next to Lawton. Oh man, you know it's nice, man.
What's that?
Like 7 minutes, I haven't thought about a Spurs fan until just then.
Y'all claim Skip Bayless in Oklahoma. I can't stand that dude, and I'm a Cowboys fan. Jackson, we do not. I do know some people
No.
who went to high school with him, and they don't even know who he was. There's not a single person in Oklahoma that will claim him. Not even his mother.
Well, I mean, I'm sure his mother will, just because he's paying the bills. But other than that,
Yeah, I know Muskogee.
oh yeah, Muskogee, yeah.
Till 2031. You know, that brings up a point. You know, you see sometimes like a team have sustained success, get to the finals, get to the conference finals, and then they'll get new ownership, and the new ownership comes in and tries something new. I think you're right, Carson. Like they got now, and they just got Frank Vogel. Come on.
Blake Caldwell, man, this is the perfect place to geek out about what's going to happen with the Thunder, because we have some of the greatest people on the chat. They geek out about the Thunder as much as we do, and like that's why we're here, man, is because sometimes we feel like we just want to throw some Thunder love out there, and there's not a lot of people out there that are willing to say the things that we are on the podcast, and thus makes for good energy.
Nobody's
I guess.
willing to talk crazy like us, bro. You see Keontae hit that tough jumper and then gave Shea a high five on the
Yeah,
side on the baseline. I mean,
It was amazing, dude. They got that chemistry already going, dude.
Courtside. J-Dub and Shay got the 6 seats. That's right, Ryan. Only people on here saying we're gonna get that 50 plus 56.
Dude, I've said 50 since day one. Mark's the more brave one. He says more games, but I think 50 is the good place to be at. I mean, if you think about what we did this. Oh. Okay, that was nice, dude. That was nice, dude.
Whoa! What a dunk!
The old man dropping the biscuits. Yes. Where's my biscuit, man?
Where's my biscuit?
Biscuit, you still in the chat, man?
Old man saying it. Oh, Chet's out and running.
Dude, he's getting it. He's catching fire, dude.
Phew. Elbow jumper.
Dude, Blake, you're a biscuit? Yes, dude. That's even better, man.
I am the biscuit. All
right, so Niner by nature, the dog agrees with the biscuit. Dude. That's awesome, though. I was saying you were getting the biscuit, and then I realized that we hadn't seen the biscuit in a while, so that's just great that you were the biscuit getting the biscuit. God, I love saying that.
Can't even dunk on Brittany.
Can't even dunk on Brittany.
You know what?
He can't even post her up.
She's a beast. She's physical.
Oh, man, he's so much trouble, dude. It's those legs, dude. Brittany gets on those legs, dude, and she starts humping. There's no moving. Like, he's just like...
She's like a dog that's all jacked up. Like, she'll be done when she's done. Just let her finish.
Just let her finish. It's Brittany, guys. You shit, Victor, what are you doing? I told you let her finish. Now she's going to be all mad at you. You didn't give her her number? What are you doing?
Spurs fan just said he could dunk on your mother, which is really fascinating. Because I'm thinking like you're like...
I'm sorry, Mark.
13? Is he? He's probably 13,
no,
bro.
No. That's the
13?
third stupid thing.
I know.
Third stupid thing.
Dude, honestly, I think Spurs fan is 13 years old.
Spurs fan. You can enjoy the chat for 300 seconds.
I think Spurs fan is 13.
All right, guys. You guys have 300 seconds to say anything you want about Spurs fan without him saying anything back. All right, guys. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. It's all you can eat buffet against Spurs fan. Oh. The best thing is Spurs fan will be back, guys. I promise you. He's not going anywhere. He's never left.
He would tear them both, Carson. There's not about that. Shay would be like, his pants would fall off, dude.
Dude, Shay would tear both of his ACLs, bend over, grab Victor's balls, pull them away from him, and be like, these are mine now. I mean, that would be that. That'd be that. Shay would be like, yeah. Victor will be good. I'm not going to lie. Victor will be good. But you can't win championships with a single player, and that's what Spurs fans fail to see. Niner by nature. There we go, man. He can't say anything back, so it's like a free punching bag right now, guys. I remember when
he's 13 years old, and we've been tripping about him, dude.
Dude, if he's 13, that's even better. I'll be honest with you, because then I'm gonna tell his mom about this, man, and he'll get in trouble.
Dude, actually, his mom will appreciate it, dude. She's a Spurs fan too.
Oh yeah. Maybe we should have a talk with his mom then. Maybe we should show her the good side.
Be like, listen, you should tell him not to bring up strangers' moms on podcast chats.
Dude, I'm just saying,
Yeah,
man.
wait.
Anybody that talks like that has to have a mom that's 13 years old, has to have a mom that's at least halfway hot. I'm just saying, man. You're not throwing
dude.
out shit like that unless...
I don't think so, man. I don't think his mom is hot at all. His mom is busted, dude. Fragile French boy.
That's right, man.
Niner by nature.
That's what I'm saying, man. If he's 13, then he's got a hot mom. Just let's be nice to him, guys. Okay? Maybe he'll share pictures.
I've never met a woman from San Antonio that I thought was attractive. Now that's just me.
You don't do the whole Charles Barkley thing, bro.
I'm not. Charles said what he said. I think it speaks for itself.
If you guys haven't seen Charles talk about San Antonio women, just take a minute and Google Charles Barkley talks about San Antonio women. It's endless.
I got some big women.
It's priceless, guys. That's all you need to know.
We know about Spurs fans, Daddy. We're not worried about that.
Cigarettes and milk.
Get the cigarettes and milk. Mom sent him out to get him ciggies.
Oh man, Thunder get a break tomorrow.
And he never came.
Dude, you gotta wonder at what point does a Spur fan sit on the show in the comment sections and hear from our fans and us and are okay with it for like 30 minutes. I've never seen that before. That's crazy.
You know why, dude? Because that one motherfucker who thought that we were worth watching for 48 minutes while he made that video. Like,
right, Ryan? That is the best highlight ever.
Blocked by Chet.
It still makes me laugh so hard every single time I see it pop up on my YouTube. Is Charles Barkley talking about San Antonio women? It's like, yes. Let him have it, Charles. See, we're not the only people that...
What's up, Salty?
What's up, Salty? All right, Salty Drunk. I want to know, is there, like, a reason for the name Salty Drunk? If so, a story maybe? I don't know.
I think it's a
Salty
personality.
Drunk is a hell of a name.
Oh, that by Chet without looking at the hoop. Did you see that? That's
nice,
crazy, dude. That's a...
It was almost like a tip-in.
Yeah, it's like he knew exactly where it was, and he just didn't even need to find the rim, which is pretty cool. That would be my favorite dunk if I was him. A good old breakfast burritos.
All right. Fair enough. It just seemed like a hell of a name, and I figured I'd ask.
Dude, there's a lot of the cincadias around, which
Yeah.
a 2 years ago I was in Pennsylvania and they were like popping. So it's like every 7 years, but I didn't know that like happens other places.
Yeah.
They're like everywhere here.
Yeah. Oh, you
So-
got this deal. Oh, Butler.
Oh yeah.
Taste
Yeah.
those, man.
Yes, Salty. He's got another move.
Yes.
Up his sleeve.
At least one, maybe two. My guess is 3, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's the problem when people get so hyped on one guy and say things like the great.
You don't live up
It
to
is.
that.
Then
Yeah,
you
you
risk
risk
being a bust, and he could just be a really, really great NBA player and not be the greatest.
Dude,
Nice
Thunder
ball
look good right
movement.
now, man.
Fine JRE.
Jerry hits his...
Pumped.
Yes, dude. Hell yeah. Dude, he's Butler, man. He wants it. I want him to have it, man. I like what he's doing right now.
I do too, man.
I think he's got a special factor to him. I mean, I don't know how long that special factor will stay, especially if we have what I think we're going to have this year. You know, what type of room is he going to have? I don't know, but I think sometimes it's worth looking into.
35 picks. Yeah. So, I mean, we're expecting moves in the future. We're expecting moves coming up. I think there's still opportunities to pick up picks. Think about what we got with that whole Patty Mills situation, which really
Yeah.
bums us out that we don't have him anymore. But I think we picked up 3 second rounders through the process of getting him and trading him. Like,
Who, Patty
those
Mills?
second rounders are increasing in value.
4. We got 4 total for
For
all of it. Yeah. For
they're
all,
worth
all of
more
it.
than
Like,
they were 2 years ago.
oh, yeah. I think they like the value on it 2 years ago was like you could sell one for like $500,000 or like 4 years ago, whatever it was. Now it's way more. Like the value on those things are just, and we got 20 of them over the next 7 years. You know, I mean, just think about that. We got 20 over the next 7 years, second round picks, and we've got 15 first round picks. Like, what do you guys want? You guys want another superstar? You want another top 3 pick in the draft? Like we got that. Like it doesn't matter. What do we got to get rid of?
I just love the way Sam Presti does things. Like, for me, like in all of sports, he's the best, and it's the way he thinks about the future. All that matters is championship. You know what? At the
Yeah.
end of his career, that's gonna be how they count him.
Yep.
But right here, right now, I look at what he's doing, and I think a lot of people who are paying attention are looking at it and saying, "This is going to be how they build him in the future."
Yeah.
You have to. You got to plan it 15 years out.
Well, I think you need to plan it out. I mean, think about what Sam Presti's done. He had to start the organization. He had to build a first, figure out what his mistakes were, tear it down, rebuild it. And that's what he's done. I mean, it's taken 13, 14 years now, but it's worth it, man. Like what he's going to build for us as fans is truly spectacular because the more we want to, you know, analyze it and break it down about this team and how many young players we have and the fact that nobody's even talking about Isaiah Joe or J-Dub or Dort or, you know, like they don't even
Honestly,
understand
Giddy.
what's
They're not
going
really
on.
talking Giddy either.
Yeah, not even talking about Giddy. Everybody's forgetting about Giddy, and it pisses me off, man. No respect, and that's cool with me because a lot of people are going to eat their words because last year I think there was one team that won 50 games in the West, and I think that this next year there's going to be a lot more, and because of that, I think the Thunder are going to have an opportunity to do some great things.
All right, so Blake, you're saying also being a small market or only dry powder with not being a destination city equity, really, right? And it is. And I love
You're right,
watching us keep dipping into, okay, we'll take that contract. We'll help you here. Well, oh, just give us a future second round pick as far away as you want.
Yeah,
Just put it away out there. Like, it's beautiful. I mean, I know I could not run a team, but I think about it sometimes. If I were to run a team, would I have the discipline to think about it from that perspective? You have to really have a lot of job security to think, oh, I'm going to be thinking 7 years down the line.
yeah.
I
you
just
really
don't think I
do.
have that discipline.
No, man. Nobody. I mean, I say nobody, but obviously Sam does. But I guess that's why he's making the big bucks.
Do we think we trade for good role players? I do, Carson. I think that's a big part of it. Obviously, learning what that means, right? Because the most important thing is having stars in their role. And once you figure out like this is missing, we need a role player who's a star in their role in this way. I mean, yeah, you can overpay for him, but luckily it's okay because you're not going out there and saying like, I need this guy to get me 27 a game.
Yeah, and if you think about it, how many teams are going to be willing to, let's just say we needed to get a star or we wanted to move up into a top 3 pick in the draft, and we were at like number 12 or whatever, and we had to package picks. We can always add an extra pick to make it more valuable than the team that we're, or we break up the picks, most valuable picks, least valuable picks, and the medium picks, and we were willing to give away these type of picks to the team. So I just think it's one of those things that we need to be patient and recognize that building what Sam's building takes time. And even though we've got all the players that we do, like, this team isn't being done, molded, and shaped into what we're going to consider the championship caliber team in the years to come.
Nice charge draw by Jang. Just hold a spot, take the push off. Jang looks so much better than he did a couple of games ago. He just...
Well, I think Chet's game is done for the night.
I said that before he shot it, bro. What a 3.
So I just think Chet's...
back. Good.
No, you're good. Step back 3. Got it, man. I'm a little bit behind you, so let me go ahead and catch up to you then.
Oh, no, you're good. 5:17 on the clock, side out for the
All right,
Pacers.
got it. All right, 19 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 5 blocks for Chet. Ousmane Dieng has 17 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. Jared Butler has 18 points, 7 assists, 3 steals, 1 block. Kaysen has 4 points. Jay Will has 4 points. You've got Keontae has 15 points, and JRE has 7.
What's
Pretty
up,
nice
Mwani?
night from these guys.
I didn't notice
Mwani.
you. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right, Salty said Trey Man has increased his currency the way he's playing in Summer League, but then he fractured his finger. Does that affect his value at all or not?
I mean, I think it's one of those things where players are going to get injured, and what you come off the injury and how you practice and how you do things while you're injured is going to determine how long you stay in that rotation. So I don't know, man. Like, I like Keontae. He's proving to be a really good player. I like a lot of these young players. So if thing doesn't happen very much, then all right, Victor, here we go. Spurs fan came back, guys. He came back.
And look, I'm excited that we get to see it played out on the court.
Yeah, dude.
You know, this is not something like generational talents will never see happen. So, good. Good.
Told you
I'm
guys.
glad he thinks that.
I'm told you he really likes us, man. I think he's secretly down inside. He wishes that he was a Thunder fan. I think it goes further than that. But we'll just stop it there for a minute.
Yeah, exactly, Blake. Exactly, like, we can use that currency. That's what it's all about, man. You don't know what you're going to need it for, but you're never going to have too many picks. Some people, I've heard people say that. Oh, they got too many picks. Oh, they got too many picks. Like, we have too many picks to use them all. Okay, fine. But we don't have too many picks. That's not possible. That's like having too much money.
You wouldn't have to go very far, Mark, to find a Spurs fan.
An hour away. Let's do this.
No, I mean, not even that, man. You probably just go walk outside your door.
Oh, yeah. We're probably in the same apartment complex right now.
Jang has 100% money, man.
Package it up. You know, and that's the thing. We can just have so much fun. What's up, Alsambra?
Alsambra. What's up, man?
Chet's back, bro. 4 minutes on the clock. Going
I know
full
Jang
court.
is playing outstanding. Ooh.
Chet. Ooh. So proud of Jang. Man, you're right.
Yeah, and one.
And one. Let's just say it, man. Which former OKC player would we want on this team right now? Okay, I'll throw one out there. It's kind of wild, but Serge Ibaka. Not the one that you would think I would say. Ryan says Adams.
Man, I would say is, I don't know, man. I like Jeremy Grant's game, bro. And I know he's a little bit of money, but I feel like he would do us a good solid, man. KD, there we go, Blake. Okay,
Yeah.
well, Spurs fan, good to know you. You brought up championships yet again.
Kristich.
You can
on,
enjoy
kids.
that. My little clicking button needed to be clicked there, so enjoy the peace and quiet.
Yeah, Mwani, that Adams personality in the locker room.
I would love that, man. Dude, he brought up championships, man. You don't bring up championships. We got none, so you don't bring them up. It's like going in and hanging out. Mark said it best. Going in and hanging out with the Yankees fans. The only thing the Yankees fans do, you know?
Jeff Green.
Man. Alsambra, what's up, man? We appreciate that. Yes. Thank you, sir.
Jeff Green is a great call. I've been, after watching him play with the Nuggets, I was like, maybe we shouldn't have ever traded him.
Yeah, dude.
I get that we got KP. I get that we made it to the finals, but he's still a good NBA player, man. If we had doubled down on him, and I do think he would be a real team on this exact team. The player he is now.
Yep, dude. All right, South Tex-Mex. Notice you haven't been silenced one time. That's because you're intelligent. Spurs fan has been muted now 4 times, and that's because he hasn't really understood what I was saying all along. So we appreciate you, Tex-Mex.
Yeah, Blake, you're definitely right. Yeah, but I still look at Jeff Green and I'm like the way the NBA ended up going, Perkins did not look like a good fit for what it is now.
Yeah.
Right. Like, so that the game wasn't where it is now, but if you were trying to build now, you would really not trade Jeff Green for Perkins. You just wouldn't do it. So that's kind of one of the things I get carried away with is I forget how much the game has changed since that trade took place.
All right, South Tex-Mex. This is the one thing that all Thunder fans will tell you this right here is James Harden was toxic, man. All right, there's that. I mean, like, people will tell you anything they want, but James Harden is toxic. You don't want him anywhere near your locker room or around your players. And we found that out in Oklahoma City pretty quickly.
Truth, bro. Oh, really? I mean, I bet he spent a lot of time at Riverwind, but
yeah.
One time I was at Riverwind, and a waitress dumped a whole tray of drinks on me, bro. And then her manager came out and started like bitching her out, dude.
Dang,
so
dude.
I was like, "Here you go." And when I talked to her, I gave her a $25 chip.
Nice,
I was just like, "Don't worry about that asshole," right? And then the next time I was there with my friend Adam and Matt, and a couple friends. And she saw me and she came up to me and she's like, "How are you doing?" She gave me a big hug and they were like, "What is going on right now?" I was like, "Friends."
It's like you knowing the stripper.
Dude, one time I was waiting a table and I dumped a tray on somebody and they felt bad because my manager bitched me out and they gave me a tip even though they got the meal comped. Yeah. And I was just always like, if that ever happens to me, like it was really nice of that person to do that. So
nice, man.
I got to pay that back, and then it made me look like I was some sort of stud, bro. I was like, oh yeah, I know everybody everywhere. Yeah, I get to brag on myself one time a year.
No, dude. It's more than I've done, dude. I've never had like drinks spilt on me before, so I've never had that opportunity to give somebody a sick ass tip for doing it. But I'm sure if they did, I would.
It
Appreciate
felt
that, man. Here you go.
it felt weird, but when the manager started bitching her out, I was like, nah, dude, that I'm not even mad. How can he be mad? You know?
Yeah,
Like,
dude. Oh, Chet throwing that.
dunk, Kaysen.
Kaysen
Kaysen
getting
passed
some
it.
assists
Chet.
tonight, bro.
Boom.
Case,
Yeah.
you got 4 assists tonight, bro. I like his passing abilities. He knows how
All
to
right.
find the open man, unlike Victor.
Chet has 5 blocks, Carson. Thanks for pointing that out. That's awesome. Blake, I would love to revisit this whole Harden scenario again. I still have major beef with Bill Simmons based on a lot of like his takes on it around that time. I do think there was rumors that came out years later, whenever Harden left the Rockets, and it was the Rockets who put him out, but that James Harden was partying the night of the finals games in Miami, and he wasn't even going back to bed. He was just staying out all night, and it looked like it. And I wonder if I'm Sam Preston and making that decision, does that play into it, bro? Do you think you would care?
I would care if I saw
Me
a kid
too.
partying. I say kid, but that's with all due respect to James Harden, but he was a kid at the time. If you don't know professional habits, man, you don't know professional habits, and that's something that it's frustrating for somebody that's giving somebody a massive contract. If he doesn't know it, what do you think he's going to do when he gets that massive contract? Man, that was a sick ass and one right there, man.
Talent wise, yes, giving up Harden is like, it's easy to sit there and say, I don't know. I don't know anybody who's been more wrong than Bill Simmons about that when he said Sam Presti walked away from championships and all that. Like, his decision making has been consistent, and that's why we're in the situation we are today. And I understand that we could have gone all in. We got to the finals. We could have gone all in on that team,
Yeah.
but we wouldn't be where we are today if it wasn't for what he did. And so I give Presti a lot of credit, and I give him leeway. And we're gonna judge his career when it's over. We're not gonna be Bill Simmons. Dunk, reverse dunk, another one for Chet. Man, he's dunking everything.
Looks
What's
so
up,
good
Devin?
out there. Devin, what's up, man?
Poise and professionalism. Exactly, man.
That's it.
These young
That's
guys,
what
it's
Sam
great.
teaches now. It's how to give these professional habits and make these professional habits, man. Teach them, grow them. Take time.
Yes, Salty. That postseason presence. Oh man, Jang with another 3.
Boom,
My
baby.
God.
Jang has 22, Chet has 25, and then we have 2 guys with 18. That's Jared Butler and Keontae Johnson. Bro, we getting some ducats tonight, man.
Bill Simmons reminds me of Rick Santorum.
Fuck Bill
Got one there.
Simmons, man.
He reminds me
Dude,
of
I
Rick
swear to God,
Santorum.
if Bill Simmons got diarrhea on his birthday, every single birthday the rest of his life, it wouldn't be enough for him. Seriously. Dude
I love
needs-
it how that's your go-to diarrhea on your birthday.
Dude, it's because what happened? We got kicked off of Twitter one time for a whole week because I hoped somebody got diarrhea. It's
Yeah.
like the best thing, man.
Yeah, I remember who you hoped. It was Chris Vernon, bro. You went after Chris Vernon, and he was not
Chris
having
Vernon
it.
was a dipshit, dude.
Yeah, he doesn't like you, man.
No,
He doesn't
dude.
like diarrhea. He doesn't like you.
I'm glad, dude. I hope he can take his diarrhea shit the fuck out.
You're gonna get us
bald
kicked
head.
off YouTube too, bro. With that type of language.
Yeah, dude. Seriously. I think somebody called us like immature and shit like that because we use too much language. So I'm all for that, dude. People say it's a sign of immaturity and a sign of weakness and mental capacity, but I think it shows you great strength in being very colorful in your language.
What's up, Nicholas? All right, so this game is about to be over. Chet is going to be interviewed. Who is he going to wrap his arms around for the interview?
Oh, dude, it's going to be Butler and Keontae. Appreciate that, Sam.
Yes.
Yes, dude. Blake,
Um,
100%. Throwing the biscuits out, man. Getting that biscuit love.
That's exactly what we're saying. That's exactly what we're saying, Blake. That's what gets us fired up. That's what we're here for. Because this is different. And we've seen some special shit. Yeah. Was it... Never mind. I'm not going to say what Spurs kept saying. But, like, yeah. It's special. And this is this young generation's chance to make history, make the NBA say, like, damn, look at these guys. And it's special. And so...
That's it.
This
Talent
is our
is
moment,
everywhere,
too.
man.
Um, 1 through 5. Damn, dude, it's gonna go.
Appreciate it.
Giddy, Shea,
Dort,
J-Dub,
Chet.
and Chet. There you go.
That's it, man.
Shea,
There
Dort,
we
Chet,
go.
J-Dub, and Giddy. Ryan got it
Ryan's
faster than
our
we
man.
did, and we got to say it. All right, guys,
right,
we
guys.
love you,
We
and
love you guys. See you soon.
thank you so much for joining us, Blake. We love you. See you then.
Text Rex